Aye, aye, Captain.
Yes.
You know, when you say "I, Captain" like that, all I can think of is SpongeBob.
Yeah.
Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? That's your
SpongeBob
fault. You stop.
SquarePants.
Okay. So here's the rules. Let me know when you're done.
The rules. You'll be given 3 minutes to answer each question. All answers are to be DM'd to Captain Karen Burnett. Each question has only one correct answer. Wrong spelling of the answer will be accepted within reason. In other words, if the word is hello and you spell le peuple, that does not count. You are not allowed to use outside help of any kind. Speeb, no Google. If you speak it, you know, the high-pitched speaking means you would use it, because only liars speak in high pitches.
Nah.
Not for him. Generally, the high pitch means, but I really wasn't going to do it.
Spock's parents were both different species. What were they? I'm not going to read the answers out because that's kind of silly. You can read them yourself.
See, I was even nice and gave you guys multiple choice.
What?
Okay. The captain is
Are
being
they?
a little bit
Yeah.
difficult here by actually going, is that really your answer?
No,
Are
he-
you sure?
no,
Are
he-
you absolutely
No,
sure?
I actually no. What? It's my fault because I didn't go into it. He gave me full details.
Well, tough titties. You're going to have to deal with it.
Okay, so yeah.
Yeah, he knows he's right.
I know I'm right.
Far too much detail, right? But he knows he's right. I'm going to have to read the answers out so that you can slow it down and not give, like, in-depth...
And the answer is
Okay, so what was Henry's answer? Instead of one knows.
he said Amanda Human and Sarek Vulcan.
Exactly.
You gave us too much detail.
That's... He gets a bonus point for that.
It's a bonus.
He needs a bonus point for that.
Yeah.
I didn't know her name was Amanda.
I mean,
To
who
be
doesn't
honest, I
know
knew
that?
Sarek, but I didn't know that his mother's name was Amanda. I didn't pay that much attention.
And if you give me enough time, I'll remember her maiden surname as well.
Okay.
Hugh, you've got some competition here.
Come on, the next question.
Number 2. What is Captain Kirk's brother's name? Carl Jane Kirk, Tim P. Kirk, George Samuel Kirk.
I think I got this one wrong.
When it comes to names, I click time, so eh.
I call that one a wild guess.
Yeah, I'm also guessing, yeah.
And now we need to find out if you is also guessing.
The answer is
Woo!
how many of you guessed it and how many of you knew it?
Mine was an absolute wild guess. I literally just took a stab in the dark.
I guessed it.
Yeah, same.
Well,
I knew the
that's
first name, I didn't
not-
know the middle name.
I knew the last
Yeah,
name.
What's your last name?
Really?
I'm the only one who got it wrong. I'll give you half a point. I'll give you half a point for the surname. Okay,
I got it wrong.
Which character was trapped in a transporter buffer for 75 years? Doc Bones, Spock, Montgomery Scott.
I wrote my engineering
I know who it
thesis
is.
on this person, so
Yeah, well, that's why I know the answer.
Now we all know who it is, dickhead.
Sorry.
Sorry.
You might not because he wasn't around.
Sorry.
Huh?
He
No,
wasn't
Angel,
around when.
did you not just hear what he said?
Oh, the engineering piece. Never mind. No, don't apologize. Well, then
It's
you
also why
don't
you-
know what the answer is.
Yes. Yeah.
That's why I featured later in TNG.
Alright.
The first communications officer on the Enterprise. Natasha Yar. Hoshi Sato. I never pronounce her name right, but Uhura. Because fuck their first name is very difficult to pronounce.
And the answer is.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh man, it was Natasha
Absolute
Yar.
science.
Well,
It was Natasha Yar. Come on, who says it was Uhura? Come on. Fight me on this. I'm kidding, obviously. She was
Well,
the chief security officer on the Enterprise D. But anyway.
yeah, I was about to say that doesn't because if I remember correctly, Hoshi was actually
Yeah.
communications as well,
That was on one of the other Enterprise. I think it was Enterprise D
and
as well.
no, it wasn't. That was
I never watched Enterprise.
Was there an X-Enterprise?
I haven't
yeah with
well, I've got to start Enterprise, and I need to start that after I finish DS9. So, well, no, Voyager. Sorry.
I'm blaming the question because they didn't say. I
No, that's
put it
what-
chronologically.
That's correct, though. It is correct, though. You can't argue facts. Don't put it chronologically. Put it how it actually came out. So, Enterprise being the very first Enterprise that was created in the show. That's how I see it.
well,
Yeah,
that's
the
another
first
thing because
Enterprise
both of those
was the
ships
first
were named
Enterprise
Enterprise.
from the TV series standpoint. Ha! That's how you get it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but chronologically,
not
Archer's
It's
Enterprise was the first.
Logically.
Logically. Okay.
There's a reason I don't go up against
Well,
one
yeah,
of all
but
of
the whole
these
thing
things.
is- This is two angles, correct. But if you look at it from TV series perspective, Uhura was actually first.
Yeah. Yep.
Technically, but if it's chronologically, then yes, Sato is. But
Don't
still, we're not looking at it
kill
technically.
me.
We're looking at it from a TV series
It's the
standpoint.
answer that was on the
Wait.
quiz.
We should look at it from the perspective of my
Or
answer.
we can look at it from this perspective. What are the three colors of the Star Trek uniform? I think it's gold, blue, and red. No, it's black, blue, and red. No, it's black, gold, and green. That's not really a color there. Yeah, can I say it? Oh, maybe. Yep.
Good way of remembering it.
Jesus, Mandy.
Did she get it wrong? Yes, as fuck. man.
Uniform colours. What is command? What colour is command?
The main color.
Let's
No,
go red,
the main
black,
color
and
No.
of
gold.
each department.
Yeah, but it didn't say department, so I wasn't thinking in departments. I was literally thinking in terms of the command.
You're looking at just one uniform.
Yeah, that's exactly what
You
I was
missed the
doing.
S on uniforms, didn't you? Dyslexia?
Yeah.
Oh, I
I
thought
read
so.
it out though.
Yeah, but I was already typing, which means I
Someone.
to anything that gets said.
Here's the other question.
No, we're not
Are we including section 31 in this?
Section 31 does not exist. It was a fucking bullshit thing made up by fucking Discovery. The worst TV series ever fucking made. No one should ever talk about Discovery ever again. Or Picard. They should be lost in the ether of time, never to be seen again. Those are my intents.
He definitely knows
Which
what
buttons
buttons
to
to
push.
So my rant ends.
Jeez. On that note, the answer is
That's wrong. It's not gold. It's
Oh,
not gold.
wow.
It's black. If someone asks to be beamed up in Star Trek, which equipment will be used for this? A replicator, a holodeck, or a transporter? Well, remember the most obvious answer is the correct one, and I know Henry's going to go insane on this one. The most obvious answer is the correct one. Just leave it at that, okay?
and the answer is
A replicator.
da-da.
I know.
It could be a replicated
Why,
transporter on the
That's
holodeck.
why I'm saying the most obvious answer is the correct one. Because also, technically, a transporter is just a replicator that... Because remember, they destroy your particles on one side to beam them through to the ship and then replicate them again on the other side. So technically, it's also a replicator. That's going far too much into detail.
Yeah, technically you never actually reappear. It's just a copy of yourself.
And then you're being shredded on the other side.
Yeah.
No, if you think about it, all three of them have
Exactly.
used
And holodecks are also
similar
replicators.
technologies.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
That's why I said
transporters.
The most obvious answer is the correct ones. Because there are 3 engineers in here. There's the chief engineer, there's Hugh,
He's
who's in
communications.
communications and should be engineering, and then there's Carl, who just happens to also have been in engineering at one point and studied and done all his theses on engineering stuff. So, yeah, I'm not an engineer, but I mean,
And the dangers of the transporter that loses a very small
Well, it's a good
percentage
way-
of your mass every time you use it.
Mm-hmm.
Number 7. Who was captain of the Enterprise NX-01? Malcolm Reed, Duvall, or Archer?
Make a nice
The answer
little
will be revealed shortly. After these breaks. The next question will come back right after these commercial breaks. Are you tired of Andorians getting into your basement? We've got the poison for you. Drop a phaser grenade down the hole and they're all gone. Look at that, just like that. No more Andorians. Hey, hey, only for a cheap price of 1 starship.
No comment.
That's
Yeah,
why
takes
you
your-
get a
takes your house with it.
because once you've thrown that fusion grenade, it's gone.
Defibrillator.
Fusion grenade. Once you drop that fusion grenade, your whole house is gone. Leadership. And we're back with more Trekkie Quiz Trekkie. Number 8. Enterprise was the first Earth-built starship capable of reaching Warp 5. True or
And the answer is this true.
You're wrong, Enterprise.
I know it's the
Wrong Enterprise.
one. I thought this one was cute.
Of course.
Okay?
Of course, Henry has to be the stickler, doesn't he?
I searched for a cute picture of the other one, and it wouldn't let me find one. So wouldn't let me find one.
Yeah, I figured.
It was the most hated series, but I still disagree. Number 9. In Star Trek Enterprise, which species designed a super weapon to destroy Earth? I'm gonna have to say it's the city because I don't know who the frick. Neither have I. I don't know who that.
I haven't watched Enterprise yet.
Since the Romulans are always trying to kill Earth and destroy everyone, maybe them. But then again, that's too obvious an answer.
Yeah, especially taking the events of.
Until TNG anyway.
He's not taking the thought process for this question very seriously.
But is this referring to the whole temporal Cold War thing?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
And
Yeah, I think it was actually, was it not?
no idea. Never watched Enterprise, so I don't know.
There is no cute picture of
But
this
anyway.
thing.
They're not called the Zindi, they're called the Indi. The Klindi.
That's a very ugly, scary
The
looking.
Glendy, yeah.
They are called Klindi. Just so you know, Hugh, I know that's pretty confusing. In Koza in South Africa, they click their X's, so it's not Zindi as you'd call it, like we would read it as Zindi. It's actually Klindi because it's a little at the end of it.
It's good.
It's a click. Just so you understand why we keep doing that.
Well, I read it as X Indie until I heard them pronounce it on Enterprise, so I'm just pretty stupid. So.
Yeah, and then if a Koza person had to say it, you'd be confused all over again.
I think we are now halfway. Yeah, we're halfway.
Anyway, what DS9 character appeared in the Voyager pilot? Was it 7 of 9, Quark, or Guinan?
You're consulting each other with your answers.
No.
What? What did you say?
Same as you.
There.
For the past 3 questions.
It's almost like we're married or something.
The answer is
Yeah, we were wrong.
I was right.
everyone else was right.
Well, 7 of 9 was Voyager and Guinan is TNG.
7 of 9 is Voyager, so she wasn't first on.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there was an appearance that she made on one of the other things recently, and I don't remember which one. That's why I went for 7 of 9.
Picard.
Yeah, she was in Picard. Yeah.
Was it Picard?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Not that
Never
that
mind.
show.
Picard.
That would be weird.
Yeah, she was in that one.
Yep.
She was in the show that shall not. One of the shows that shall not be named.
Next question.
At the beginning of their trek, how long was it to take the Voyager to get? Would it take? Good God, my English is great today. At the beginning of their trek, how long was it going to take Voyager to get home? 10 years, 150 years, or 75 years?
This is just proving I need to watch
It
the
is.
series again.
We should have a show.
Jennifer.
Yep.
Well, you see, I've got Paramount Plus, so I've got all the Star Treks anyway. Except they don't have Picard or Discovery. Wait, they do. Fuck, I forget. They got.
But what I
Discovery.
mean is that we should watch them all together. And the next question. Wait, we need another ad break.
Are you not drunk enough yet? Well, why don't you try some Romulan ale? It's now legal. Ha ha ha.
That was not a good ad, but
Are your phaser bags dry? Try some Triagra. Number 12. When the first Star Trek film released? When was the first Star Trek film released? Call me stupid and dyslexic because I can't read for shit.
answer is... I didn't even know this until I read it, but that just goes.
Okay, so give you a bit of context. The first film was in 1979. Star Trek originally was in 1974. The reason why the film was in 1979 is because it was so successful after Star Wars had come out. Because Star Wars was the film that actually made Star Trek bounce back after the original series, because the original series didn't go down too well with viewers, apparently. This is all hearsay, and this is all what you can read on Crappypedia, because you can definitely trust them as a source. So yeah, that's what you can get from that information.
I thought TOS started airing in '69 for some reason.
74.
I always took it as 10 years. It's 10 years older than me. That's why I
That's
went
what.
for
Hey,
76.
we had the same again.
Is that what you went for?
Yes.
Stop sharing a brain.
You can take that as an insult
Do you
too,
not
right?
remember when we played code names with each other?
Next.
So, am I the only person that was actually born when the movie was made?
Yes.
5 years later for me, bro.
No, I was 3 when it was made.
Yeah, I wasn't even born yet.
Yeah, I was 4.
I wasn't born yet.
84. So it was 5 years before I was born.
My brother was born in '79.
Mine too.
Next question.
Number 13. Which modern day actor played the villain Khan again? Khan again? In the reboot films? Was it Benedict Cumberbatch, crazy, Gene Kelly, or Christian Bale? Only because I couldn't figure out any good name for Kelly, so. Smelly. Gene Smelly Kelly.
Batteries not included.
That is the fucking worst face ever. I mean, it looks just like him.
It is him.
I know, it looks just like him. Like,
It looks like he's trying to say penguin.
no, it looks like he sucked his cheese in the
Penguin.
too much.
Penguin.
Like the real actor.
It is him.
I know, Angel. I'm being facetious.
He doesn't do cute pictures. I googled, like, I try to make it all cute and nice and fluffy. So when I put in his name for cute,
You might need to go through Kaiser's search history there.
when it came up as cute, this was the cutest picture of him. So next question.
Number 14. Who played the younger James T. Jesus Christ, could you make it any harder? Who played the younger James T. Kirk in the reboot film premiered in 2009? Oh wait, no, is that what you meant, younger? I thought you meant the fucking kid.
No.
It's like, who the fuck would know that?
No.
Was it Chris Wood in his pants? Chris Pine Needles up his ass? Or Chris, I am not a very good Thor Hemsworth?
Peter Schnavel was the kid.
Don't Google these things here.
I just made it up because I didn't think anybody else would know.
And the answer is
Chris Pine Needles up his ass. 15. What was the first Star Trek movie with space effects created using only computer-generated imagery? Star Trek First Contact, Star Trek Nemesis, or Star Trek Insurrection? Says Insurrection. The Enterprise D was destroyed once and then replaced with the Enterprise E, remember? We're not talking about Mirror World and crap like that. That doesn't count.
It was caught in a temporal causality loop and destroyed
Multiple times.
thousands of times.
That episode 2. But the Enterprise D did not get destroyed. The one from TNG was not destroyed until First Contact.
is
The only reason why I know that is because Insurrection was also one of the worst Star Trek movies that came out.
I think it's one of the few Star Trek movies I didn't actually bother watching.
No, you haven't watched
didn't
it
really
yet.
miss much, trust me. It was terrible.
We started watching it, and you went,
No, it's
nah.
not a good movie.
Oh, was that the one I threw the tantrum with?
Yep.
Through the
Okay.
tantrum.
Yeah, it wasn't a very good Star Trek, I have to admit.
I was criticizing it from the start, and basically, like, what, probably about 15 minutes into it, I'm like, oh, what's this crap? What have they done to it?
Yeah, it was horrible. I mean, you're
Yeah.
looking at how Data looked, it was like, oh my god.
I think that's where I started with my criticism.
It's like, yeah, you know what? Okay, the actor aged. You should have killed Data off somewhere. What was the name of this alien creature? Was it Gorn, Manos, or Kern?
I think his actual name is Steve.
Hey, that's Steve!
No, that's Jimmy. That's Jimmy's big brother.
Caricature.
You didn't really see them after TOS.
Yeah, they don't really exist
Nah.
on TOS. So they do, technically. You can, if you play STO, they're in there.
Okay, these next ones are going to be quite interesting.
Yes.
After this one, I think it is. After
Jadiza
this one.
Dax was married to which fellow officer? She wasn't really married to him though.
They got married.
No, they didn't. She died before they did.
Well, according to everything that I found, it says that they get married. So
Wait, maybe actually Dax. No, Dax is the Dax. Dax is the what's that thing called? The troll, isn't it? No, not the troll. The troll.
Yeah.
Dax is the troll, right? I actually didn't know they got married. To be honest.
she's the one with that stuff on her.
Yeah, that's true. I actually didn't know that they got married. I've got to be honest. I clearly didn't watch far enough into DS9.
And that's your favorite show?
No, my favorite show is The Next Generation.
Oh, but you like Captain Cisco.
Yes, I like Cisco, but The Next Generation is still my favorite show. Anyway,
The final questions.
ad break!
So then where's our advert?
Tired of your plates breaking and at inopportune moments while you're flying through space and being shot at by Romulans? Throw them out the window, the Romulans can use them.
There are no windows.
That's kind of the point.
AI generated
Yeah.
advert.
Exactly. Looking for a wonderful place to stay? Look no further than the sun. Next question, question 18. When was the USS Omnus NCC 2703 commissioned? October 2019, July 2020, or January 2023?
You started the process though.
Yeah, but that's launched. It's not
Same
commissioned.
fucking argument.
But there's a difference between commission and
I had the same argument.
we were in shakedown for a long
I
time.
had the same argument with Kez. I had
Yeah.
exactly the same argument with Karen. Trust me.
No, but Case specifically said they
Yeah.
commissioned. We were only commissioned
July
in.
2020.
Yep.
Yep.
Not launched.
After
Yep.
shakedown.
Yeah, you did.
From when
Launch,
you
yeah.
applied
Yeah.
and launch
I
of.
switched them around.
Because I know we were in shakedown and that for a bit.
Yeah, I switched them
Yep.
around. I thought that commission was when the ship is like commissioned to be made, not that it becomes part of the fleet. So then I did the same thing. To be honest.
We'll blame the dyslexia from our dyslexia on this
Yeah,
one.
Well, then
I actually got the
everyone-
answer right.
Everyone
That's my argument.
except Ross and Carl then suffer from dyslexia. Our chief of engineering got it wrong.
Oh no.
Dum, dum, dum.
And now he's all quiet. Mm.
He's embarrassed because he was the one who.
That's because I'm chewing.
Bad excuse.
Case likes catching you mid-chew.
She's very good at that, dude. She's
Mhm.
very good at
It's a
that.
talent.
She does it to me as well.
Yeah.
I don't even know how she manages to do it to me. When we're sitting across from each other, and she can see I've just taken a bite from my food. And she still manages to argue the question.
Talent.
think it's the final question.
I don't know.
Two more.
Number 19. What class of ship is the Omnus? NCC 272703, in case you forgot. Nova, Sovereign, or Ambassador? All of which are actually classes of starship, so you can't say that the Ambassador isn't.
Mm-hmm.
I should be shot if I got that one wrong.
Should be shot if you.
Yeah, you know what? Here's what class of ship it was. I actually had to
No, I knew that what we are. I was asking him for examples of others.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh, okay.
No, you said the Omnus is a Nova class ship, right?
That's just confirming.
It still means that you weren't sure of the answer.
That's just confirming.
Angel, I keep talking about the Nova class ship that I have as a model on my desk, the I.S.S. Equinox, which is the first ship of its kind, and our ship is based or modeled after that. It's just that ours is more of a stealthy ship, and this one's more of a science vessel.
And the final question is...
What region has the... Oh my god, I'm not even going to bother asking this question, guys. You know this.
Should.
But then I'm going to slap you. I will fly down to South Africa and slap you upside your head.
Okay, get it wrong so they can fly down to South Africa so we can visit.
We are planning on visiting. It's just not just yet. We're trying to get our indefinite leave to remain, and then we're going to look at coming down.
The answer...
Region 10.
Region 10. Alright, so now you guys need to keep each other company and occupied while I tell you the results. So, tiebreaker for first place is: what was Captain Janeway's first mission after becoming captain of the USS Voyager? Your options are: fight the Borg, capture a Marquis ship, explore the Delta Quadrant, or protect the Ocampa. You don't have to message me, you guys can just tell me what your answers are.
I said protect the Ocampa.
After becoming captain of the USS Voyager, they were infiltrating the Marquis.
And Henry is our winner.
Oh, they were too, you're right. Let's see, show you how much I remember that episode. Well done, Henry.
Chakotay was actually the spy on the Marquis ship.
So then Henry wins by 19 points, Ross with 18, Hugh with 17, Carl with 13, and Mandy with 11.
Congratulations.
Well done.
Wait, I can do this.
And I know exactly which one I got wrong as well.
Yeah, I probably do too.
Well, actually, you got two wrong.
Like, two wrong, yeah.
And the one of them you should be really embarrassed about.
Which one should you be embarrassed about?
The Omnus!
No comment.
Ooh, you should be very embarrassed about that one.
Hugh's allowed to not be sure because he only joined us recently. But that's it. I will distribute your prizes to you because you all win something. Because there was a few of you that joined. Thank you for joining my little quiz. I hope you guys enjoyed it a little bit at least.
It was fun.
Thank you.
Yeah.
There you go.
Thank you.